got a dog and I named her Confidence. Hey, how do we know Santa Claus is a cuckold? Because he only comes once a year. Hey, how do we know John Lennon's into bukkake? Come together! Right now! Over me? Hey, when we're building buildings, it makes sense to call them buildings, but when we're done, shouldn't we call them builds? Hey, tree houses are kind of redundant, aren't they? I mean, houses are already made out of trees. So I have a neighbor who gives me dirty looks for smoking pot. So you know what I do? I give him dirty looks for having kids. That's right, Eustace. I use birth control, and therefore I get to have more fun than you. And ladies, I might be against procreation, but at least I'm pro-choice. Single and ready to mingle, everybody. Hey, speaking of being single and ready to mingle, my ex-girlfriend and I used to get into a lot of silly arguments. For instance, she'd say together, I'd say in tandem. She'd say assembly, I'd say congressional. She'd say Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, I'd say Soyuz Sovietsky Stojelazi Respublik. It's 1991 and like the Soviet Union, we've separated. The reason why we separated is simple. You see, we used to watch a lot of YouTube videos together. Some of them pointed out that you could use a pillow as a silencer, so I used one to silence her. That was way too effective. But hey, she's got multiple personalities and a rape kink, and I know what everyone here is thinking. No one wants me to be a rapist. That's the spirit. I know that joke is dark, I don't care. When I wake up in the morning, I want to feel like a serial killer. But not just like any serial killer. Ed Kemper's right out, he hated himself. Now when I wake up in the morning, I want to feel like Ted Bundy, brimming with self-love and confidence. Or I can feel like Ronald fucking McDonald, he's famous. See, that's the deal. I have a friend who's hot, so I keep throwing ice cubes at him. I don't think he gets the joke. I think I might go Jeffrey Dahmer on him, stick him in the freezer so he chills the fuck out. Talk about a Ted Bundy day, am I right? There we go, finally, I got it. And yes, I get it, everybody. I'm a terrible person. I know this because I have more perforations than a sheet of LSD. Yes, I'm aware that joke only works on paper. Mine says tripping hazard. So I'm a sapiosexual, which is just a fancy way of saying I'm attracted to intelligence. Which means when a really cute girl is talking to me, I'm like, yay! And then I realize that she's talking to me, and I'm like, aww. Case in point, I matched with this girl on some dating app. She's a redhead, she's got a shirt that says Jack Daniels, she's got the, and this is great. She's hitting all the things for me, but she matches only based on zodiac symbols, and I ain't no killer, so it's not going to work out, is it? So I answer my telephone, and it's a telemarketer. And I'm in a good mood, so I figure, about 2.5, 3 minutes ought to do it. I entertain them for that long. And then I start sobbing. Profusely. About 45 seconds passes before polite society dictates that the telemarketer at least asks why I'm crying. So I tell her. I tell her that I've been in a coma for the past 6 years, and outside the nice people at the hospital, I haven't talked to a lot of people, and I can't find my wife, and I can't find my kids, and I can't find my car, and I can't find my car keys, and I can't find that godfella that people keep telling me about. My soup's gone cold, my refrigerator don't work, and my house is burning down. Look, I'm just looking for someone nice to talk to. Yep, an hour and a half later, my narcissism complex is completely fulfilled because I saved you fucks from an hour and a half of talking to that telemarketer. I wrote a cold open for Saturday Night Live. I'm never going to get on Saturday Night Live. I'm okay with that. I've accepted it and move on. But the cold open goes like this. So there you are. It's the first day of the second grade, and there's this kid in your class. He gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4. But god fucking damn it, those twos looks like ducks, and those ducks looks like coat hangers. And it's in light of the Dobbs decision, you know, that whole Roe v. Wade thing. So now you gotta ask yourself, do I bring it up at the parent-teacher conference with his highly conservative parents? Because live from New York, it's Saturday night. I like to go to the casinos high on methamphetamine. I call it Russian roulette, they call it disorderly conduct. I fucked that one up. It's okay, I fucked this whole setup, it doesn't matter. You guys are here for a good time. Hey, hands up for Javier real quick. Like, he's overwhelmed, he's the bartender tonight, he's been absolutely overwhelmed. Tip him well, like, he's awesome, man. I mean, the other bartender's cool too, but whatever. I'm telekinetic, but it only works when I'm drunk. Alright, I got one more and I'm getting the fuck off stage because Key's giving me the signal. I have a friend who's coming up the staircase one day. He's coming up the stairs and I was staring down at him and he said to me, Jumbo, why are you staring at me? And I said, to make you ask questions. And he said, fuck, it worked. Hey everybody, thank you. I'm Jumbo. I'm gonna fuck off now. Let's give it up for Ski.